Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Badger Workshop. So let's finally get this Mitre station finished. I want mine to have fences. The last one I made didn't have fences because I do know you only need to support the workpiece at the saw itself. And not having fences is good if you've got any twisted or irregular lumber. But that's not how I work. I use the planer thicknesser first and then cut things to their final length on the Mitre saw. So fences that are nice and straight and in line with the saw work for me, and I find it speeds things up, and then I can have stop blocks along there, and it's my preferred method. If you don't like them, don't add them. If you think they should be a few millimetres back from the saw, you can do that. That's the great thing about having a workshop, you can do it however you want to. So I've ripped down a couple of lengths of 18mm ply and I've laminated them together. When the glue was drying, I got the saw actually screwed down to the Mitre saw station and made sure the bed of the saw was level with the tables. When I glued these up, I did them purposefully too long so I could come back and trim them flush. Much easier than just trying to get it glued up perfectly. So, as I've used pocket holes throughout this project already, I thought why stop now, and I'm going to attach the fence with them. I'm not going to glue them down because if they ever need adjusting or need taking off, it's just going to be a few screws from the back to remove them. This Stanley spirit level came in really handy as a straight edge to get everything aligned. I've been putting together an Amazon tool page of everything I use, and there's a link under this video to it. So if you want to find this level and some of the other bits I used on this project, it's all down below. And I do earn a bit of money if you buy anything, so thank you in advance. First I wasn't sure what I was going to do with these little gaps as they're so small, and I've been stuffing bits in them, but I thought it'd be neater if I had some drawers. So I've got this, I think it's 6mm ply, so I'm ripping that down for the bases. And then I'm going to make the boxes for the drawers out of this 18mm ply because that's what I've got left over from the build. Even with it not finished, these fences are useful because I can clamp a bit of wood on and make some repeated cuts. I thought of many ways I could construct these drawers, but then I thought they're going to be so shallow and so light with hardly anything of any weight in them that I'm just going to go for a very simple glue and nail together. So the base of the drawers is the size the drawers need to be, so I can just get some glue on and get some nails in from the underside and then nail the sides together as well. Having the base of the drawer right on the bottom and not recessed in means you get the full depth, and these are going to be pretty shallow to start with. I'd made these drawers so they're going to be recessed 18mm, so I could cut down some more ply to act as a drawer front. They don't need drawer fronts, but it's going to hide the joints and the nail holes. And I know this is just a shop project and it doesn't need to look nice. But with the sheet of ply and all the other bits, it's quite expensive. So I thought I'd do some drawer fronts and I'm going to paint them a contrasting colour. To make some pulls for them, I went through my scrap leather bin, found this little strap, put a hole in each end, and then I can attach it with a brass washer cup thingy and a brass screw. I'm sorry if I confused you with any technical terminology there. These now just need attaching to the front of the drawers, so I'm going to get them positioned in place, get a quick clamp on, and then I can put some screws from the inside to hold them in place. So the Mitre stand has 4 of these gaps, and I've only actually made 2 drawers because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other side. I might make some more in the future, but I'll see how I get on with these ones first. Finally my Mitre track arrived, and this is the last thing on the project. It's 800mm long, and that is just the perfect size, no cutting required, and just needs to be screwed in place. I've put a link to it on my tool page, and also I've put a link to these stop blocks, which just slide in and tighten down, and they flip out the way if you don't need them. I've got 2 of these, as I've got another bit of track coming, and that's going to go on the other side with another stop. So that's it all done. Got some squares and rulers in the first drawer, some random junk in the other one. Stop works really well. I'm not going to add a tape as I'm just going to use a tape measure. So thanks for watching. Thanks to my Patreons, and please subscribe for more videos.